Cool. John, commiserations on the defeat tonight. Normally I ask you about the 90 minutes, but it was 3-0 after 25 tonight. What happened in those opening exchanges?
We made 2 bad errors that cost us. Simple. We did that in the first game against them and we didn't learn our lesson. 2 bad errors. If we live with them for the first 25 minutes, I think we're going to be well and truly in that game. We saw in the second half, and I'll commend the boys because they didn't drop their heads. They played their football in the second half. How many chances that we created. Give credit to them because they're a top side. When we made our mistakes, they punished us. When we pressed and won the ball in areas, we didn't punish them in the first half. And then, you know, they're a good side. They get their confidence up and then they start to move the ball quickly and they score a third. But we lost the game in those first 10 minutes.
So the first 2 goals you're saying were the silly errors?
Yeah. I don't need to say it.
Yeah.
I think everyone saw it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, just on Leo, that's now his 3rd own goal of the season, which I think is an A-League men record after 11 games. We did ask you at the start of the season what's going on with him. Bit of form, but now he's sliding back. What is going on with Leo?
It's hard for me to say what's going on with an individual because, you know, I don't live with them. I don't, you know, see what they do day to day. That it's plain and easy to see that certain individuals aren't at their best from like they were last season. And Leo's one of them. He'll be open and honest about that. But we need to make sure that we get him back to a level that he was playing at last year. He showed what he's capable of doing. He showed that he can do it. So that's up to us, up to me, to help him through this bad period that he's going through in terms of his performances. And if we can do that, then, you know, we'll be a much better team.
Is he trading well? Is he carrying any knocks that might be affecting him?
No, he's been training pretty well. So I can't say there's no knocks or anything like that. You know, there was a knock a couple of weeks ago that he got, but, you know, he recovered from that pretty well. So, no, nothing too major.
Not to overstress the point, but obviously it's not like a young player where you can easily put the arm around. How do you deal with it with a senior player who, you know, would well and truly know that he's not at his best and would want to own it? And he looked particularly frustrated, obviously, after that own goal. How do you handle it with such a senior player as well?
I mean, you just have to. It's the same with a younger player. The same as a senior player. You just have to try and work with them, make sure that they're doing the right things in training. You know, keep on, you know, working hard on the basics in training, and then once you do that, then normally, you know, with a couple of good performances, you can turn it around pretty quick. You can turn, like, if you're at a level and you got that level, especially an older player, they can turn it around quicker than a younger player because a younger player doesn't know how to get out of it. You know, Leo's an older, experienced player, so, you know, I'm sure that he will turn it around this season.
Ben Gariccio really hobbled off. How concerned? Firstly, what's he done, and how concerned are you?
I think he's done his calf. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know how bad it is, but yeah, hopefully it's not too serious.
Just back on to your defence more broadly, it just seemed like, especially in the first half, you're allowing some of the more dangerous players way too much time and space, especially forward. What did you put that down to? Like, especially the McLaren goal seemed like he had quite far too much time to sort of...
They actually played through us. We, you know, a little bit higher up, we're a little bit out of position. And look, you know, we started with Milanovic, and this is what you're going to get with younger players. And you know, sometimes they'll, you know, have really good games, and sometimes that they won't be at their best. And so, you know, he was on that side. They were particularly hurting us on that left side, and their movement was good, and then that shifted us. But other than the 2 clear chances that we gave them and that 3rd goal, they didn't really have any chances. You know, you know, when you're talking about Jamie Young making good saves or anything, I can't remember him making a good save. So, you know, I thought that when we did press them right, and when we did, and we were compact, we won the ball in very good areas, even in the first half. More so in the second half. I thought second half we were excellent. I thought we were really good. It's too late, but you know, it shows the boys that they can match it with a very good side.
I guess I think after about 34 minutes, City had about 72% possession, and when a team like that has got that much ball, does it also add to the stress that your defence was under as well?
Yeah, I don't think we're under stress. I think what happened was we were giving the ball away too cheaply when we won the ball back. That was the difference in the first half.
Yeah.
What was the percentage in the second half?
Well, yeah, and I think the final figure was 53 to City, so you definitely evened it up.
And we didn't score.
Yeah.
See the difference?
Yeah.
A little bit of quality that they had. They punished us. We didn't punish them.
I recently said you weren't looking at the transfer window, but we might consider. Have you changed since then, or are you pretty much the same?
Look, if something good comes up, we'll have a look at it. At the moment, we haven't even really discussed it.
I guess just ties into availability. Stephen Lustister and James Troisi. How far off are those couple of guys?
Lusty's further off than James Troisi. Yeah, not sure if James will be right for next week. He's close, but Lusty's still about 4 weeks away, I think. All good. Thank you, everyone.